and gifts and well wishes. I'm already losing it. Okay. Thank you so much. I want to thank the rabbi, of course, Heights Jewish Center, and David. She's really been with us the whole way, with Silas and all the stuff through this whole journey. I want to say thank you to him. I want to thank my parents for all their support and their love. I'm sorry they couldn't be here, but they were here before. And my siblings who were here already, they left also, but Allie made it. To my siblings-in-law, and to, of course, my parents-in-law, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. Sarah and I don't like so much to ask for help, but really, you guys gave us everything, and we couldn't be more grateful to everything you guys did for us. Thank you so much. I want to thank, of course, Kadosh Baruch Hu. I should have said first. Kadosh Baruch Hu answers to us, and Sarah and I are so happy and so grateful to only brothers through Kadosh Baruch Hu. This is what it does for everybody. And I want to thank Sarah, of course. Sarah, the amount of sacrifice you took this whole way. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. The amount of sacrifice that you've given from the way beginning until now, through now, and past now, is unbelievable. And I can only thank you. I can only thank you so much. I'll try the rest of my life to thank you. That's all I can say. Okay, the name. So we named him Rafal Yehuda Yaakov. Rafi, RJ, Rafal Judah, we'll figure it out. Rafal was an obvious choice for us because of my refuah from a few years ago. With the past cancer in our family, hopefully it'll only be in the past, and only brachos from now on. And we wanted to, of course, Rafal is Hashem heals, and that's what he does, and we're so grateful. Yehuda's a name of Hodah, which is thanks. Of course, we love this name. We knew, and then Rocky, of course, after the baby was born, she said, "Oh, you should consider Yehuda." I'm like, we did. And of course, you know that when Leah had Yehuda, that's when she gave Hodah. That's when she said thanks to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Why did she give thanks to HaKadosh Baruch Hu after the fourth child? Because she knew through Ruach HaKodesh, she knew there's going to be 4 wives, and so 4 wives, 12 tribes, meaning 3 kids per wife. So she got 4, she knew she was getting more than anybody else. And that's when she gave Hodah. With everything that happened to us before, we did not think this day was going to happen. And so, when this day happens, we have to give Hodah to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Last name, Yaakov. I'm sure most of you guys know that my mother-in-law lost her brother, Yaakov Ben Tzvi Hirsch Beryl, last Monday, the day that was supposed to be Rafi's bris. The timing was too Bashir. We for sure had to add the name. I unfortunately didn't know him so well, but the more and more I hear through the Shiva and just from family, the more I hope that our son has this kind-hearted and loving nature. Our hope that our Rafi should make Uncle Jacob proud, and Jacob's neshama should have an aliyah from his Maisim Tovim. There's one. You want to?
You thought he's a crier. Wow. Brace yourself, everybody. So there's one more person that we wanted to thank today. Oh boy. Okay. A little person that we want to thank, and that is our older son, Zachariah. Zach was having a rough time for a while being an only child, right? And he would constantly ask us for a brother and a sister, right? Or a sister. And there really is no other answer to a small child other than to tell him, well, you have Davin. Davin for a sibling. We don't know what Hashem has planned for us. So Davin he did. We would hear him praying, talking to God, davening in his room alone. out the window so he could make sure he could be heard, he told me. He tried loud, he tried quiet, he tried all different techniques. My mother said that she witnessed him organizing a little prayer circle amongst his cousins one Sunday and got them all to, they took a break from the TV for a minute to do that. He never lost faith, and he strengthened us through his faith, and he showed us that there's no one to turn to but God. His 4.5-year-old simple and fundamental faith carried us through the last few years. My sisters-in-law were insightful enough to take a video of him when he heard the news that we had the baby. I was in the hospital on a speakerphone call. And one of the first things he says is he thanks God. He thanks Hashem for the new brother that he has, which is again an illustration that your mom pointed out of what a special boy he is and what a good big brother he will be. I want to apologize that he's not a girl, because for a while he was really good pushing for a girl, right? And that he doesn't have rainbow hair. That was another. Maybe next time. I don't know. There's nothing we can do about the rainbow hair, but I'm sorry. It wasn't in the cards. But we hope you're happy that your brother has named for one of the Ninja Turtles. It was between Michelangelo or Raphael. Thank you for staying strong all these years and being patient and reminding us about where our gifts in life really come from. Thanks for showing us the power of faith and prayer. And we know you're going to be a great big brother. We love you, Zach. And thank you all for coming. Thank you.